Hi, this is Scott with Michigan Pool News. I'm here with Nick Shelton from Aquatic Source, and it's H2O month for H2 Flow month for their drives, and he's going to go over this a cover sheet that I think that you normally get.
Yeah.
So just basically gives client information and so forth. Nick's going to talk a little bit about the ROI that you can get with one of these.
Yeah, so basically we like to do this ROI to show clients how quickly the equipment that they install is going to pay for itself. So after the summary sheet, we basically go to the next sheet where it shows the total installed cost of the drive, which is the cost of the equipment and the install cost for the electrician and Aquatic Source to program it. We have the efficiency of the current motor and the horsepower of the motor. A rule of thumb is anything over 10 horsepower is usually going to pay back under 3 years. It's a good rule of thumb. If you have a 10 horse or above, a VFD is probably a pretty good idea. Right here at duty cycle, we're showing that this particular facility, that with the throttle valve, once we opened it up, that facility is running at 80% of what that pump is able to produce is what the pump is running at now. And then we're going to go into how many tons of carbon dioxide. So this basically gets into the information of if you put it on the VFD, what's going to happen. And then we start to get into the payback analysis. So in your first year, you of course have the cost of the install and the equipment. And then you're going to take the energy saved per year, and you're going to start costing it backwards to figure out how.
So they're out $3,400 the first year.
Correct. And then you can see that this thing starts to pay for itself actually by year 2, you're in the positive. So the next page is going to be the graphs. Here is the payback graph. So 0 is when the thing is paid for itself. So you can see just about 1 3/4 years what you've put into putting the VFD in has actually recouped the cost, and then you're going to take that $5,000 that you're saving every year after that and put it back into your facility. The duty cycle basically showing again that the drive is running at 80%. We're going to do power required. This is where we start comparing the drive to the non-drive scenario. So the red line is the current system, throttling valve with no VFD, and the blue is what you're going to get with the drive on. So this is the power required. So basically this is showing how much power you're saving per year using the VFD. Annual energy usage, same thing, how much power you're using with the VFD.
Compared to a throttled situation.
Yep. And emissions, going green, it's a big thing for everybody these days. The coal used to produce the power that your pool pump runs on, emits CO2. So it's a good thing to be able to point out how much less CO2 you're using by putting a drive in. And then this is the annual energy savings, again, for using a drive. So all in all, VFDs are a good thing for everybody if you got a 10 horsepower pump or above.
Thanks, Nick, and thanks for viewing Michigan Pool News.